What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another My Damn Toys video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with brand new WWE action figure images for us. Yesterday, WWE.com posted up some new image galleries of some new WWE action figures coming soon. We get a better look at what we're going to be getting. We get some nice looks here. I want to know your thoughts on some of it. Some of them are god-awful, and some of them actually look pretty good that I'm actually really excited about. So let's go ahead and dive into it, man. Starting out first, let's get into these basics, because you guys know I do not like basics, man. I mean, these figures, I will be honest with you, though. I will be real with you. I think that these basics are actually a step in the right direction. I would love if every basic wave had this level of quality to it. Really like what we're seeing from this basic wave, but there are some good God in heaven, there are some god-awful basics today that we have to get into, but these are not including that. I don't remember the exact lineup this number is, but you do have Braun Breaker, you have Brock Lesnar, you have Nikki Ash. Solid little sculpts here. I think every figure has some quality to it. I think the head sculpts look really, really good as we go through there, and I don't hate them. I think they look okay. I think that Braun Breaker looks really, really good. I'm sure that we'll get an Elite of him very soon, probably after Elite Series 100 or so, somewhere in there. You got Nikki Ash with her superhero head sculpt. I think this is her best figure she's had so far, and I hated that gimmick, but I thought this was really, really good. So Nikki Ash's head sculpt looks really good. I like it, you know. I like what we got going on with it. I think it's solid. Not a lot of crazy stuff going on, but this next set of basics that I have to get into, man, Jesus Christ. We have the Top Picks basics now. I know why they have this line, okay? I know why this line is made, but look at this John Cena, okay? Look at this John Cena. They don't really put a lot of effort into the Top Picks basics. It's basically a repaint, but Jesus Lord in heaven, look at this head sculpt. This is the Elite 34 Cena head sculpt, I do believe. It's got TrueFX technology, but it doesn't look very good. He's got his 2015 gear going with the khaki shorts. This is just an ugly figure, man. I'm sure it'll fly off shelves to John Cena Top Picks basics. I would love to know. Like, it's gotta be the most selling item of all time from Mattel and WWE together during the partnership. John Cena basics have to be the most selling of all time. I'd like to know the numbers. I really, really would like to get in there and see what the, like, fact check that, check out some of the crazy WWE figure stats from some of their sales. If that's available to me one day, maybe we can do a whole breakdown of it in video form on the channel, but I doubt that'd ever happen. But good God, what a terrible basic. You also have a Big E. Is there not a Big E right now on the shelves of Walmart that looks identical to this? You know, I don't know. It's the same thing, another Big E here. Not sure how well this is going to sell. I don't know. You know, it's kind of hard to say. Big E hadn't been on TV for a little bit now, and Big E has a ton of figures coming soon, too. I mean, he's got a couple of Elites coming soon. You got him in Elite 98. You had him in the recent Elite 95. You got him in a Battle Pack, I think, coming up as well. Lots of Big E figures. If you're a Big E fan, this is the one for you, but it's not for me, man. Just another repaint of a Big E basic. Just not an exciting figure, in my opinion. And then you have this one right here of Drew McIntyre. Another Drew McIntyre in the same gear we've seen. Same Elite 83 head sculpt. I just can't get behind it, you know. It's just another figure that I know why it exists. It's just, I'm like, again with this guy. You know what I'm saying? I love Drew McIntyre. It's just, he's got some fantastic Elite figures. It's just seeing the same basic. He's not a good basic figure. Same head, same everything, you know. It's just like, good God again. You know what I mean? Next up, we do have some battle packs that I want to take a look at. We do have an Usos battle pack. Now, for whatever reason, Uso battle packs always do really, really well. Whatever reason that is, I don't know. But it doesn't even matter what accessories they come with. Any Usos battle packs, I guess it's just, I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. You remember the white gear one? They've had multiple black jogger ones, but the head sculpts look solid here. They have a pretty cool gear. I could see this one doing pretty well. He's holding the SmackDown tag title upside down, you know, for shishes and gigs. You have a Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair battle pack here. I love the pink gear on Bianca. I wish that was an Elite. I feel like it's really plain Jane. You guys know, I mean, I swear to God, I've seen this Becky basic like a million times. We're getting it again, same head sculpt, same everything like that. It's like, at least it's a good looking head sculpt on Becky. That's all I can say, but it looks like Bianca Belair is cartoony and then Becky Lynch is TrueFX. These two, it looks like all of the deco money and all the money for this battle pack wave went into Becky when you compare the figures side by side. You also have a Big E and Bobby Lashley 2-pack, very plain Jane. I do like that you get a WWE Championship featuring the Big E side plates. I think that's a really cool gimmick that they're doing with the Championship Showdown packs now, or the Battle Packs. I still call them Battle Packs, but I think that's actually a really excellent way to get championships with individual side plates. I think that is a good selling point. Kudos to Mattel for that. I think that's a really unique idea. Like, speaking of which, you have this Charlotte Alexa Bliss battle pack. I actually like the way this Alexa Bliss looks. I like the gear. Head sculpts look good, all the different things, but, you know, they're going to be statues. They're not going to have a lot of articulation. The Alexa Bliss looks like it has Elite articulation, but I highly doubt that'll be the case when it comes out. But but again, you do get the Charlotte Flair Championship there. I think that really brings the displays in over the top, you know, figure photography, things of that nature. Maybe you have a pick fed or something like that, and you have one of these people as champion. You can, of course, plug those into your feds, and it makes it more realistic. I think that's really, really awesome. You also have a look at a Randy Orton and Matt Riddle 2-pack right here, which I think is decent. I love the gear on Riddle. Really wish that was his Elite 98 gears. Not Elite 98. Maybe it's Elite 101 or something like. Maybe it's Elite 99. I can't remember, but you guys know we're getting him an Elite series very soon. I wish this was the Elite. I really like this creative gear here with kind of the snake skin pattern going on. You do get the Raw Tag Team Championship. This is the Elite 98 Randy Orton, but in basic form, so there's that. But I do like the head sculpt. Repeat head sculpt for Matt Riddle. I mean, it is a repeat head sculpt for Orton as well, but you know, it is what it is. You also have these stretch 'em Bowflex style figures, I guess is what I'm going to call them, but you have John Cena and Roman Reigns. They also feature like some accessories. So this John Cena is going to come with a weight bench, and then you also have Roman Reigns with a kendo stick, some crutches, and a breakaway table, which I think is very unique. You know, it's not like the most crazy thing ever, but I think it's still worth noting, and I wanted to talk about it. So we do have those Bindem figures. The only ones I get are the John Cena ones. I just go ahead and grab those just for whatever reason. So we do have like kind of a repaint John Cena. We also have a look at the new Superstars wave coming soon. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have been trying to be a completionist of this wave. I've tried to get a loose and a mint on card set. I'm still on Series 1. I tried to find all of these at retail. I'm trying to get all of them at retail. I don't want to go crazy and order online and stuff like that. I have seen them for retail prices online. I just was trying, because, you know, I like to pick them out in person because I can get them unpunched. I can make sure they're unpunched. I can make sure and check the quality of the card, but I can't find them, man. I can't find Series 2 with Hall, Nash, and HBK. I can't find Series 3 with the rest of the wave. I can't find Ultimate Warrior. I can't find Taker. I am super behind on this wave, and it's stressing me out, but these figures look insane. I love The Rock here with his gear. I think he may be even a 3-for-1, one on card, one in the gear, one in the cowl suit there. So that may be something. I know it's a vest. I know that, but I just trying to fly through the breeze there. You also have a look at Macho Man. I think he looks really, really impressive. Mr. T's camo gear looks insane as well. I really like this wave a lot. I think these are really fun figures. If you guys have not experimented or wanted to buy these for whatever reason, maybe you only care for the elites or the basics or the whatever, that makes sense too. But if you don't care strictly about that, this wave is really, this set of figures and these figures in this line are really insane. But I think the full wave looks great. Typhoon looks great as well. Just a great series of figures. I love these figures. They're really fun to pose around as well, and I think they're awesome. So hopefully I can have a little mini display in the room very soon. Need a bigger room, man. Need a much bigger room. But let's move on to some elites. We do have Legends Series 17. Featured first, we do have Shawn Michaels here, which is basically a repaint of the ringside exclusive. Actually, I don't know. You guys know how I feel about zebra gear. I love this zebra gear. I think the kick pads look awesome. You got your kind of like dirt bike boots going on the open knee pads. I like this figure a lot. I think it's awesome. It's kind of a redesign of the ringside exclusive, and I feel like that's probably going to lower the quality or the, you know, the expense of that ringside exclusive that we got a few years back, or like 5, 6, 7 years ago, or whatever it was now. But this HBK is really fire. I like it. I love the pants. I think this may be one that I grab a few of. Hopefully the waist is not loose. I feel like HBK figures kind of have a loose waist sometimes, so hopefully this one will feel really good in hand. We also have a look at the Ultimate Warrior. Looking pretty good here. You got Dingo Warrior here with the 2 head sculpts. Really great stuff going on here. I love the paint apps. I think it's a really aesthetically pleasing figure. Head sculpts look good with the repaints. You have an image even of Ultimate Warrior's long hair on there, and I think this looks really good, right? I think they did a really good job here. Love the silver boots. Really cool stuff going on right here for the Ultimate Warrior, and you guys know that they love to pump out Ultimate Warrior, so we're getting quite a few here, but he looks pretty good here in the Legends wave. I think this is a pretty solid one right here. We also have a look at Ken Shamrock with the Intercontinental Championship. You guys know he is the chase in the set. He is going to be featured in green gear, and then he also is featured in the blue gear. I think I like the blue better because I think, you know, including the blue on the kick pads looks really good. You guys know in Elite Series 52, I think it was, we did get him in the red gear, so now we have 3 different versions of Shamrock. Kind of a different head sculpt. It looks like it is True Effects. You know, it's got good stuff. I like the gloved hands. You get the fisted hands. Really cool right there with new glove molds and stuff like that. You can use those hands for other guys that wear gloves, so I think that's really awesome as well. And he even, like, this is a really cool figure. I actually like this Shamrock a lot. We also have a look at AJ Styles, the Nitro WCW AJ Styles. Very crazy figure, you know, kind of plain Jane. I could see this guy shelf warming really bad because he is pretty plain. You know, it's not the most standout figure on the shelf. It's going to look pretty boring. He's got brown trunks. It's not a lot going on with it. I don't know how much this figure is going to sell. Like, I'm going to be grabbing it, you know what I mean? I want this for my collection, but AJ Styles in the brown, you do have the throwback head sculpt. I know there's going to be plenty of TNA customs being made. Kind of wild to even think that AJ Styles is in the Legends wave. Kind of makes me want to cry. Like, we knew he was a legend, and we know, like, some of these guys were legends before they entered the Legends wave, but then seeing them in that Legends wave is like, daggum, bro, you're getting old as dirt. Kind of like a reminder on the shelf every time you look. But AJ Styles being there looks really, really good. Excited for that figure. Now, let's get into the Ruthless Aggression Elites right here with the John Cena. Now, you guys know that I'm going to nitpick John Cena figures. We already saw this figure back when, but this armband color is not accurate, bro. This is not an accurate armband color. Now, it could be the lighting, but this is brown. They made these armbands brown when they're supposed to be army green. I don't know what, like, where the correlation is. I don't know why they did this in a brown color, but it kind of takes me out of the figure, man. Like, I may have to get one of these for the shelf that I have to paint the armbands, but, like, if you're trying to make different gears and customs, there's a few things wrong with this figure, of course, which I'm going to get into, but this armband color is completely wrong. It just is. I think that we need to do away with the shoe mold. I've said it 100 times. They're going to get loose. They plummet off my shelf on a daily basis. Really, one of the things I need to do with my collection is completely redo the design of the room and have the Cenas at a lower portion on the shelf where they're easily accessible, where it's just like a shrine, like a Cena shrine, kind of is what I need to do. But this John Cena is inaccurate on the armbands for the armband color. You also have the jersey, which I love that we're getting, but I guarantee they did not show us a back shot of the shirt. They did not show us a back shot of the figure that's supposed to say 54 Cena, of course, for the back of the jersey. Guarantee it's not there. Guarantee it's going to be solid red. Really sucks. Really wish they could have gotten both on there. Still a cool figure and one that I don't have this shirt and this look in the collection. I do have the 8-bit gear, which is what these armbands are usually on, but they didn't even include the hat, so that's kind of crap. The digital camo hat, I don't know why they didn't include that. Would have been really awesome to feature the hat. Not including the hat is a huge, huge L, and they included a modern microphone with the modern WWE logo on it. Another L right there. So, you know, I don't know. I think that they could have included a World Tag title or get rid of the mic and give us the hat. I don't know. Because this is supposed to be a repaint of the top talents, right? That's what this is supposed to be, and they didn't give us the hat. I don't know. Next up in this wave, though, we also have a look at Kevin Nash. Really like this figure. Double jointed arms, NWO gear. I think this is a figure we did need when you look at the rest of our collections. I think this is a nice one. You get the two sweet hands. I think that this is a nice figure. You know, not a ton of bells and whistles going on, but I think it's necessary. I like the formula. I like the Kevin Nash. Good head sculpt, blonde hair, ponytail. Pretty good stuff here. But I think the gem in the set has got to be Shelton Benjamin. This was probably my favorite reveal from San Diego Comic-Con. People gave me crap for it. This is a major W for anybody that's a Shelton fan. One of my favorites of all time. One of my favorites growing up. Shelton Benjamin in this look. I've been begging Mattel for years and years for this, and I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to put the black knee pads on there. I'm going to have to do some fix-ups and stuff with it. I am excited for this figure. I would have liked to seen a new head sculpt. This is the Elite 63 repainted, and I don't hate it, but I do wish we got a new head sculpt. But this is so much better than anything else. I love this figure so much. I think it looks great. I bet his head looks a bit oversized. Probably would look better if they went with the old basic head sculpt. You guys remember that head sculpt from back in the day? Take that head sculpt and repaint it or give it true effects. That may have been an option that I think brought it over the top, but I'm so excited for this Shelton Benjamin, man. Like, easily my favorite figure that we saw at San Diego Comic-Con, or it's up there, you know. It is definitely up there, but anyways, man, that is all the figure images that I have for you today. This is all the figure images that I have. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and let me know what your thoughts are on these. Do you think that some of this stuff looks better than we thought it would, or are you guys kind of disappointed in it? Is any of this must grab for you? Is any of it, you know, if they're showing us images of it, that means that it's probably going to hit retail within the next couple weeks, or Ringside Collectibles, of course, but some of this stuff is store exclusive, so I imagine they're going to be hitting relatively soon. That's usually how it happens. So a lot of this stuff is store exclusive, Walmart exclusive for the Ruthless Aggression figures. You have the Target exclusive for the Legends. So yeah, I think overall positive, but there were some L's in here, man. There's some major L's, but you know, at the same time, I think the Mattel quality that we're getting right now is the best wrestling figures in the game. I think that is something you could say. I think pound for pound or figure for figure, Mattel is still on top right now as it stands. But that is going to wrap up today's video, man. Let's get into our random shout out before we get out of here. And this shout out's going to go to HMB Littleman, who says, nice looking fig. Did you see the new hip joints Bill and Steve showed off on a podcast? And I did see that. The displace or the hip displacement or whatever it is. Similar, I think some Marvel Legends figures have done this in the past. I don't know if plenty of other figure lines have done it, but basically they take Brock Lesnar, the new Ultimate Edition, and you can pull the leg down so it gives you a better forward kick and back kick. I think it's awesome. I think that's amazing. You know, slowly implementing new stuff to the Ultimate Edition line, slowly improving the quality of the figures. That's the best way to do it. That's the only way to do it, man. Anything you do in life, you want to get better every day and slowly put one foot in front of the other. And, you know, it's small increments and get better and better, and I think that's awesome. It'll allow for easier posing, and I can't wait to try it out in the review when we finally get those in hand. And I imagine the Ultimate Edition, Ultimate Warrior, and Brock Lesnar will probably be in stock relatively soon, you know, sooner rather than later. Pretty cool wave there that I'm excited to review for you guys. But I'm getting out of here, man. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you for the comment. I'm getting out of here, man. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.